Does anything actually happen if I don't do this?
Well, I think you just are stuck.
Well, but it's funny that they wouldn't like. Oh, yeah, I mean, at least he said something. What if I get close to one of these? Okay, so. Well, that was peek behind the curtain. The game doesn't actually have anything to threaten us with if we don't go through with it. I think this is... Yeah, okay. So this is where we left off. In the board cube. I think I made that joke.
Civilization seems so advanced. What gave you that idea?
Sealed by some kind of power. Alright, so now we're back to where we were. And I don't know what else from here.
Well, it depends on where you're going to start.
Alright, that's already did. I snuck up on you.
Well, okay.
So this is predictably sometime way in the future is what it looks like. And you got no clue from here. Well. Been a while.
This has got...
Whoop. Trandome.
What is with the weird, like, vintage TV I'm looking at? Where?
That's just what the emulator looks like.
Yeah,
it's got a weird fog haze effect. Because it's the future, don't you know?
Give me all your cash.
I mean, I do. Oh, yeah, it's the future, of course.
What is he saying?
He's saying they don't use this money anymore. Although he does offer to let me buy stuff, so clearly he's not that smart. Or she, or whoever this is.
Or they're just pulling the rug out from underneath them.
No,
1 quarter.
No, they're going to give me stuff for money that they don't use.
Or do they?
I guess, but then why pull the ploy at all if you were just going to continue the sale?
I suppose.
That's better than what we got. Oh, by a fair bit, actually.
So...
Auto gun,
I think
yes.
I may have inadvertently bumped my weeb status up.
Well, thank goodness.
Well, thank goodness.
Because...
You were getting really weeby.
No, if anything, no, I mean, if anything, I've just had to learn to accept it. Because the thing that bothered... And my neck beard's gonna grow by merely saying this. But I did see someone post, and I agree with it, but I don't like that I agree with it. Is they're basically saying since Hollywood's crapped the bed, and is just like producing garbage that's not good.
That is
it's
true.
like just watch Japanese stuff because their film industry and TV industry is not pushing.
It's at
garbage.
least original.
And I'm just like. I don't like that I agree with this opinion because the way they posted it was like, oh, you know, Hollywood's dead, just watch anime. And I'm like, you're not wrong, but that just sounds like such a neckbeardy thing to say. It sounds like a weeb statement. So I'm like, okay, I guess I just can't hide.
Associated with neckbeard is just hilarious.
Well, that's been that way.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just it's. I just have to accept that that's where we're at.
I don't know that I'm quite at neckbeard status. I think I may have some chin pubes, but
how's that any different or better?
I don't know.
Let's talk to the homeless.
Just in general. Not for any particular reason.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're people. Welcome to PBS, kids. Talk to homeless people. They could use some sympathy, I guess.
Getting weird, like
find some
flashback
food
pictures
at
of
Ariston.
Mr. Rogers, like putting his feet in the pool with when he was trying to do the whole breakdown of race relations, except doing it with a homeless guy. Bring a kiddie pool and set your feet in here with me.
Okay.
I don't feel like this is going to be that effective. Just do it. Put your feet in.
I actually recall because last time. When we got to this point of the game, I had to try to bumble around to find save point, and we didn't find one. I got massacred at that Lab 16 they're talking about, and this person's saying that the creatures there do not react to regular weapons. Which raises a question of
most of the creatures in this room do not react well to bullets.
Well, I mean, they actually react fairly okay, it seems. So that means I gotta presumably get myself some kind of weapon that can hurt them.
My temporarily glued on neckbeard that I am rocking at this moment is that I played Jump Force, and it's not terrible.
Jump? What is that? I've never heard of this. How is this weebish?
It's literally, it's a Japanese created game that literally takes...
That's not exactly fair, because so is this.
No, but I mean, it literally takes all very popular anime and puts it all into one.
And this is a fighting game?
Yeah. So
I've never heard of this.
It's like Naruto, One Piece, what's some of the other ones that Dragon Ball Z, like a ton of just random characters that they've crammed all into one game. And it's not, I can't decide whether it's terrible or not yet. I do know that, so you create your own avatar in this game.
These are very expensive in the future.
This in itself is going to sound like a very odd statement, but it's just my rule of thumb. If you're playing a fighting game, particularly when it comes to a Japanese fighting game, you always choose to be a woman. Always. Because for some reason...
Because the Japanese apparently know how to animate women. Is that where you're going?
No, I'm not.
Well, I mean, they're... How is that not where you're going?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, for some reason, they always end up.
All I'm saying is, Dead or Alive Ultimate Beach Volleyball is a.
Wow.
Well, where else are you going?
Can you let me finish and stop getting your mind from wandering into the neckbeard territory that you are?
Well, you're not setting yourself up very good here. Going, well, when I'm playing Japanese games.
No,
I like playing as a woman.
You always choose to be a woman in fighting games, is what I said, because for some reason...
Because it's the most activity.
Are you done?
I'm not done until you're done. Until I know where you're going with this.
Well, apparently I'm not quite the same Minuteman that you are. I'm just simply saying, for some reason they stack the deck always.
Do they now? Is that what the kids say these days? You're really digging this hole. I'm not. I'm just watching.
In that they give them advantage typically in fighting games. For some reason, when you play as a woman, it's like you end up winning simply because they give preferential treatment, in my opinion, to some of the the power moves are very over. They're overpowered in the female characters, and so I tend to just play as female characters. However, in this particular game, you choose...
That would certainly be a sign of a bad fighting game if there was that easy to exploit. Well, surely.
It's probably a rule that I'm not... It's probably a rule that I picked up from, Tekken 1.
So you're saying it's probably a rule that doesn't apply anymore.
Exactly, but I still apply it just because it seems right.
Can be used by...
That feels right.
How do I actually wear it, though?
It's, so all I'm saying is, in this particular game, you create your own avatar, and so I, of course, gave my character the most ridiculous plastic hair possible. And
plastic hair?
Yeah, I mean, it's like she's got...
That's the euphemism we're using.
Wow. She's got, curly hair, but it sticks out like...
And electric boobs.
Oh. Anyway, all I'm saying is it's an interesting... It's proven to be an interesting game. I don't know whether I like it just yet, because it's too early in the game to decide. But I do know that I was playing it late at night, and...
Because that's the only time you can get away with it?
Wow. And my wife was sleeping at the time, but as you're creating your avatar, one of the things you have to do is choose their voice. And I was surprised that it didn't wake my wife, because it's literally all these Japanese phrases it's yelling I can't even replicate. But it's similar to the way that Link has all of in Zelda has all of his yeah, what, yeah, except it's in various different context for the type of voice that you're choosing. And so it's just a list where you could hit A and like hear a sampling of what that voice was going to sound like on your character. And it was humorous. So all that to say, I've put on a bit more. I don't know. Maybe I earned 2 points. I don't know how many points that earns me for the weeb
I'm not
category.
sure it earns much.
Okay.
You oversold it.
No.
Well, okay.
You.
I maintain I was on the only logical track based on what you set up. And then you're like, actually, it's just like that's like basically the same as saying, yeah, I played Street Fighter. That makes me a weeb.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it's basically just
This
a
is
Japanese fighting game which
No,
has
I'm
women in
saying
it.
It literally has no. Well, what does that women in it have anything to do with it? I was saying
Because that's literally what you brought it up.
well, what I in fact said was that it literally has all of the various animes crammed into one game. So you literally have.
Okay, sure,
Dragon
but
Ball
you didn't
Z,
play as
Naruto.
any of them. You said you created your own character.
Because that's what you play alongside these characters.
Oh, you don't get to pick them? Well, then that
No.
seems even more useless.
Well, because it's not like a versus, like a one-on-one versus like Tekken kind of a vibe. It's
Well, then
it's
how
a
is it a
linear
fighting
playthrough.
game?
It's a fighting
Okay,
game, but
you
like
realize that's what fighting games are, right? Like Street Fighter has a campaign that you play on your
oh
own.
well, I've never played campaign with that kind of stuff.
I mean, all the games have some kind of a campaign. I mean, they're not always good.
Well, all I know
Hose
is
Hurt
that
is
the
all I
entire game is in Japanese, so it's
And you came across, and how did you even come across this? What did you
Because
play this on?
I bought an Xbox, and it was used clearly by somebody who had that bend. So I inherited quite a few games from said Xbox, and it's interesting.
Is it?
So it's an interesting game. I don't know. I can't decide yet whether I like it or not. They
told me not to face these things because weapons won't hurt them. But
Can you
there's
just
nowhere
say
else I
hello?
can go.
Are they rodents of unusual size?
I don't know.
That's what they look like.
This is the future. Who knows what size they're supposed to be? Squid.
Random octopus men.
Octopad.
Octopad. See, I was right. It's not. Oh! Apparently it's.
I'm not even paying attention. I did learn in the intervening time. Oh, that she dies. that I've not made any mistake when we chose the combat thing. This is just that the combat kind of sucks. Well, but I wasn't known at the time apparently, due to the fact that this was seen as innovative because it's like, oh, it's more dynamic than turn-based fights. But it's dynamic in a worse way. So,
Well,
it's not that it's a good news. It's just that we didn't screw anything up in the settings. This is just how the combat in this game was. The turd flower's healing him. Meat eater.
it begs the question: at what point? Okay, that was the most sniveling thing I've ever seen when he started crawling away.
Whop him.
It begs the question. There are certain advancements, especially within games, that are they really advancements?
Oh, get away! I just got through a fight. Oh, okay. There's
Well,
a
like
secret
one of the-
passage.
You made the case because one of the other
One
games
berserker. That's not apparently a party member. That's could use probably a berserker in the party actually.
You made the case that the new Halo on the one was not.
That's not new
good.
anymore, but
Well, I mean, new in that,
we're not talking about Infinite. We're talking about the one before Infinite. Oh, rude.
which is what, just 5?
Yeah.
It's Halo 5. The thing is, I played through maybe 20 minutes of it.
And
Graphically-
I realized I was right.
Graphically, it's interesting, but they changed so much about the
Yes.
actual setup that
Yes.
I literally.
That's
was
why I
sitting
said it's a
there-
dumb. They basically.
Well, I was
contrived
sitting
a
there.
plot
I was sitting there
so
trying
that they
to
could
even-
continue rather than let 4 be the end, which is what.
Well,
it
it's
was
not
clearly
even just
supposed
that.
to be.
I was sitting there going, "Is this even the Covenant?" Because it made me doubt whether.
Well,
it
no,
was
they're
in the
not
Covenant.
anymore.
Well,
The Covenant's
they are
basically
in
dissolved
some
or
case.
dissolving.
Well, maybe, but I'm just saying it's in the same They're the same.
Same alien. Yeah, but the Covenant was never a name for the species.
Yeah, but I mean...
Because it isn't a species, it's several species. I am not paying attention.
They did some
we're all
weird
dying.
stuff with it. Like, in this particular game, you fight some weird, almost like cyborgy type
Well, you
race.
fought weird cyborgy type stuff in Halo 4, too, or whatever that guy was supposed to be.
Whatever, what guy? I don't remember.
They contrived the reason for what's-his-head, the fish face, to be angry with humanity despite having never interacted with them. Oh, I healed the wrong person.
Well, either way.
I mean, I'm not going to say Halo 4 was a great game, because it stretched things just for the sake of existing. It's like,
Sure.
we need a new villain threat, so we're just going to make something up that had no previous basis. I mean, yeah, when you're talking about creating sequels, I guess, what else are you going to do except create stuff that doesn't have basis, but...
All I know is that 5 took it too far. The graphics were great, and
I knew
the
that when it
playthrough
came
was
out.
just not as good. It's more difficult, certainly. That much I will grant it. It feels like the AI kind of algorithm is smarter, so it's a bit less
Oh, you cheeky devils.
predictable and more...
They aren't even here to hurt me, they're just here to rob me. Well,
Are you broke now? I've got
Well, then I guess I do have tonics
in
out
pocket.
my ears. Okay, I can't go that way, apparently.
So anyway,
Load bow.
played that. I haven't played the actual...
So even you've left me hanging. Even your attempt at weebishness, I don't know, really qualifies yet.
Well, that's because you haven't played Jump Force. I will play it.
Well, but I mean,
we're gonna
okay,
play
you
it
also
this
got
coming
it for
session.
free from whoever you bought the
So what?
Xbox from.
So if I would have bought it, you would have felt a little bit more.
Yeah, if you had sought it out to be like, I really want the anime fighting game, whereas just being like being handed the anime fighting game is a different story.
I don't know.
And you're weird.
All I'm saying is I dipped my toe into the weeb camp this week.
Okay. Sure. Maybe
Apparently
that's part
didn't
of the
go
camp.
far enough for you.
Well, I was
You
just
thought
hoping-
it's just the
I was-
women from this weeb game. Yeah,
Well,
that's what you.
you set that up for yourself.
I did not. You were sitting over there hanging yourself.
No, I was watching you dig your
I
own
was
grave,
watching
saying,
you knit a noose while I was trying to help you.
"Yeah,
cut
it was
the
for
rope.
you."
No, I
was-
assure you it was not. Go back and listen.
I will, because I'm gonna have to. And you were setting it up like something strange was about to go on.
Okay.
Saying like, "Oh yeah, in Japanese fighting games, I always play as women." And then so that plus, I've taken a step in the weeb camp. I'm like, well, there's only one place to go from here.
Well, I don't know.
Ho leveled up. It's not in the game, just happened.
Just seems like that.
Oh
sometimes
goodness me, there's stuff everywhere.
That's what she said when she leveled up.
Oh, okay. That wasn't even an attempt at. It wasn't even a double entendre. That was just explicit. Please don't burgle me. Hey, he didn't. Maybe all you gotta do is ask monsters. Whoa!
What?
I seem to recall these being the things that don't get hurt. Yeah, okay. But I don't have a means to get out. Well, they said weapons don't hurt them. I do have my weird magic. Or whatever seems to account for magic. I can't use that. Because this is just weapon again. Yeah, okay, so none of that. I need somebody who's got magic. Doesn't one of you have magic? Aura. This is probably going to do... Yeah, restores HP. You're worthless! Well, I guess we could all use the HP, but... There you go, flames! That's good. Okay, so fire hurts. Whoa, fire hurts them good. I don't think I have any... I have a fire whirl, but it won't whirl. Oh, okay, so... Oh! Did
Okay,
that look
so
like that shot
anything-
ice out of it? So we've got elemental powers, which
clearly.
just happened. Oh, Slut's level up too.
Well, she's a useless slut nonetheless.
I was gonna. Oh dear, I don't.
What am I looking at?
A Jolly Rancher that's come to life.
That is kind of what it looks.
What? If I there's no way to say this pleasantly. What is there a collective noun for like a pimp's coterie of employees?
Sluts.
Is there a collective noun? Because I mean, it seems one's being built here.
Well, I mean, the old school term would be harem, but I mean that's.
I don't think the man in a harem was exactly taking on a pimp role.
It was
Because I'm pretty sure nobody else was
tangential,
supposed to be getting involved.
Well, that may
They
be
weren't
true.
for anyone else.
I guess that's true.
Get your flames. Ooh, they got them both. Hey, how about that?
She's just there for moral support, apparently. She's the cheerleader. Yay, you did it!
Is a fire hydrant? How many more of these things can there be?
Apparently 3.
There's always 3. Always 3 there are, no more, no less. Well, at least now I know what attacks actually hurt them.
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell whether I'm disappointed that it wasn't like an original Tekken-ish type thing where it's like, oh, pick your character and then play through, and it was not quite what I expected in that regard. Basically, the premise is like there's a confluence of the various multiverses,
That
and
sounds awfully dumb.
it is dumb. And the Jump Force is like this group of
That's a dumb name.
heroes that
That
can
alone.
move back and forth between the realms and essentially
So
protect.
it's turbo dumb.
It's turbo dumb.
I don't think I want to interact with the jelly baby, so...
Just go and say hi at
No,
least.
because he's
Find out.
probably going to do horrible things to me.
Well, but
Or
sometimes...
horrible things to me. He's going to impregnate me with mushroom children.
What?
Attack the mutant. No, your aura. Smack him. Smack him one. Flame him. Okay. No, give him the old what for. I'm also hacking up what's her head, but that didn't seem to matter. Oh boy. Yes, get him. Why do I have to? Okay. Slash him this time. Ice power him, and then we'll fire power him, because that's what the Icy Hot package says to do. There you go. Icy Hot wins. I don't even know where I'm going, though. This is just to get me through to the place that has food, according to the tramps.
That's your new group chant. Just
Icy
put your
Hot.
hands into
Okay.
it. No, I was going to say put your hands
No!
in and just shout, Ben Gay!
What?
It's Icy Hot.
Ben Gay?
Yes, it's a different type of Icy Hot.
That just sounds like a euphemism.
No!
Hi, I'm looking. Hi, could you call somebody over the intercom? His name's Ben Gay. Yes, actually, are you Ben Gay? Or I suppose you'd have to grammatically somehow contrive a way for them to say, "Have you been gay?" It's just old-fashioned, I guess. Have ye been gay? All right. Well, you're leaving me alone on Weeb Island.
Well, I'm at least giving you a canoe. It may not be one you want to use, but...
What else has happened in this canoe?
Oh, dear.
Hey, a new screen. Hey! right. Apparently this place has food. Eris Dome. Oh dear.
Stonecrat.
I also want to save. That would be nice. Because I don't want to fight the dragon again.
Well, so do all say that who have lived to see such times.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Well, okay. I mean, I guess stranger danger. The past. Oh. Wait, so that means that the people at that other place where they said there was food over here, they just don't have food? Because nobody gets past the ruins? Yes, it's us, the special adventurers with magic power. Oh, well, I guess we're all screwed then. The destiny smiled on you and frowns at everyone else. Protodome. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots. That just sounds cool. Oh.
What?
My husband went down to this food storage area. Haven't seen him since. He's dead, ma'am.
We found him again. He's dead.
I'm Doan. I'm the descendant of the director of this info center. Does that make you special, Doan?
No.
In today's basement, there's a huge computer and storage center for food, but we can't get through. How have you all survived up till now?
Just standing around waiting for you.
Funnily enough, actually, the nuke went off last week. We haven't eaten since. You thought this was a post-apocalypse. It's actually only slightly post-apocalypse. Sewer access. Stay off Death Peak. You didn't quote both sides of Death Peak. There's an old man living in a dome. Okay.
Tim Dimmadome.
Yeah, Dale Dibadome, owner of the Dimsdale Protodome. Will I rest in the Enertron? Nah. Save! Give me the save! I'll talk to you first. Dynamite won't budget. Okay, so what? So that didn't help. All right. Ding dong, the queen is gone. Beyond the ruins. We're going back to before the ruins. What you doing over here, kid? Are you selling things? You seem too young.
Well, I mean, he is behind a dark alley, so...
I got fresh livers. Come get them.
Fresh? That just means he cut them out just a second ago.
Well, that's...
Some kid in the back.
Oh, you don't want stale livers?
I've got a fresh liver right here.
Well, that's... I happen to have a fresh one on sale right here.
This is just fine.
Righty. Well, okay. That actually worked out pretty well. I sold you some old wooden weaponry from 200 years ago. Good luck explaining that to the feds. No. I need that. Get me out of here. Okay.
So, have you come across any of the, not specifically recently, but there's been videos of, Matthew McConaughey has kind of gotten a little bit more politically
He's
involved
made things. He's said things before that are.
But I mean,
something
is right.
Yeah, I'm not. Why I don't look to actors for opinions most.
Well,
of the
I
time.
agree, but he for a while was considering like running for governor, and I was like, no, don't do that.
Don't do, Matt. Don't do that.
Matt.
Right. So food downstairs. Husband probably dead. Hey, there really is food downstairs.
Wow.
I didn't find the food, madam, but I found your husband. Where's the kitchen?
I didn't find your husband, madam, but we did find some long pork.
I found the food. Husband wasn't much to be seen, actually. Is there a, how do I get to this basement you speak of? Yeah. Okay, so there's the teenager of the group. I've just realized this is some sort of strange, furry monster-looking thing. Does that not look like a creepy smiling face with a tongue?
It does a little bit.
How do I get to the basement, fellas?
It looks like the original molasses swamp from from Candyland.
How do I get to the basement?
Back when you could actually be stuck there for 38 turns without getting out. The new ones have all these like hand-holding.
Yeah, because people don't know how to live.
Well, let's explain that.
They don't know what it means to lose at Monopoly and just have to keep playing for 3 hours, despite the fact that you'll never recover. Okay, so...
That sounded almost like a...
Where's the basement?
It sounded almost like a... we walked both ways.
See, I'm of the opinion that you lose Monopoly as soon as you can't pay the first debt.
I'm of the
none
opinion,
of this mortgaging,
I'm of the opinion
none of this
that you,
mortgaging properties business, because that just goes on. The game lasts 8 hours. It's like, no, I can't pay you, so I lose.
Here's when I lose Monopoly. When I start playing Monopoly.
See, I don't hate Monopoly always. It's just often. Okay, so is the basement... Do I have to come in through a different door to get to the basement? Or is this the place that has the food? Okay, well... Did they say sewer or did they say basement? I guess maybe they said sewer.
It's like one of those gas stations where you got to go out back with the key.
Why have the graphics...
has the spoon
taken
okay.
I was about to say, why did the graphics improve so suddenly? It's because it's a cutscene. Oh, no, it's not even a cutscene. It's just better. Or is it just that there's no haze down here? Oh, hey. Nematodes. Nereids. That's not what Greek mythology says.
What?
Nereids are a real thing. I mean, not a real thing, but they...
I don't recall that in mythology. What is that?
The daughters of Nereus.
Huh.
Achilles' mother was one of them. I think. I could be wrong. Or is it Naiad? No, I think it's Nereid. Or Nereid, or however it's pronounced in Greek. This combat system is not for my small brain. It requires too much focus. Whoa, someone's hurt. He's blowing bubbles at me. Why would this even hurt me? Come on.
Maybe you just got poisonous.
Give me tonic for the slut. Yes, smack him.
That was a famous 70s song.
Give me a tonic.
Give me tonic for the slut.
Okay, I'm hurt. By hurt, I mean unconscious.
Seems like a banger jazz song. Give me tonic.
It's a little on the nose for... I'd have normally had some kind of a clever way to say that. Why am I doing this? Use your flame. Well, it's probably not going to hurt it because it's in the water. Oh, it does. I've turned all the water around him into steam.
Or you just boiled it and he was in it.
You
just cooked him alive.
Yeah, both of those both things do that. What? Naked Oompa Loompas.
Naked Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Doompa Dee Dee.
I'm getting more of those like baboons with those long noses or whatever.
Well, there's something long, but I don't want to... Look, when he jumps, something's down there. He's called Underling.
He's called Underling, and there's a reason. His buddy's Overling.
Loompa Loompa Doompa Dees.
No, don't go telling me I'm on the nose.
They're very uncomfortable. I don't like them.
You would be too.
Those are the Grunkalunkas. They work here in the Slurm factory. Tell them I hate them. What? We're going down. Oh, is it now? Now it is. Not the ghost robots. Or the naked Oompa Loompas.
Hey, she's into that.
Which one? Our relationship may change once I find out. Ghost robots I can tolerate. Naked Oompa Loompas is a hard no.
It's a hard pass.
There's a diary from somebody. It's all over. The fishermen attack if I make even the slightest noise. Oh, fishmen. Not the fishermen. I'd rather have my... Yeah. Okay. Oddly specific and a little bit gruesome. And that's it. I'd rather...
Maybe that's what the robots do. It was literally an either or.
The robots will scrape my gums or the fishmen will thrust their hips at me. They don't even have to make contact, and I still throw up. Hey, Pikachu! Whoa, sorry! I didn't know he was your pet! Oh, boy. Cyclone, all of them. Smack them up. This probably isn't going to work. Tech your aura. Give. Who needs the aura? Not you. I give it to herself. And I, however, am going to pass out. Well, she does a little jig. Oh, that's a lot of health, though. Okay, I need to be giving her heal stuff. Okay, this is not so good. Is bad. Oh, okay. They've got lightning power. And bubbles. That seems like a secondary consideration at this point, but I guess they're making the most of it. Okay. Yeah, I ain't what I should be. Boil it alive. That seems to work.
This time he just said,
no, he was
water's
all right.
getting toasty.
He was wrong. Yeah, it was a nice bath for him.
And the other guy just thought he peed maybe or something.
Greg!
Greg, don't do that.
How does she have this sort of... That's like the best healing there is, actually. I need to have her do that, and it doesn't even make me...
Ooh, a slut or a hoe? No, I'm asking in earnest. Which one?
Well, which one do you think?
I don't
based on
know.
their personalities?
I'm not sure I'm going to answer that.
Smack up a fish.
You slapped a fish.
Am I going to have to smack a fish? Is bruh going to have to smack a fish? Why do the fish keep electrocuting my slut? You know, I heard a man at a bus stop ask me that once.
Who are these fish people?
I've remembered it. I've remembered it ever since.
What are they doing? They're coming out of the water. They're smacking up my slut. I can't do that with a Seinfeld voice.
I am going to die. Heal something. Tonic, give me. What? Okay, yeah, that's the right. What happens if I hit no? I don't even know what that puts enemies to sleep. Okay, did that actually work? Oh, well, okay, that's actually useful to know. You gotta wake the slut up.
She just gets behind you. Ah, it's fine. I just took a little nap.
Well, I mean, yeah, next time if she trips on so much as a twig, she'll die, but... Prescription medic... Oh, you... Why do they look like if Sonic was turned into a fish?
I am not getting that vibe at all.
When they pop out of the water, they will. Look at the munty face. You see it now, don't you?
Not at all.
Ah, we're all dying here today.
Yeah, they just popped out of the water now. I'm seeing
That's
it.
what I was saying. I'm gonna die from bubbles.
Some sort of weird punk rock Sonic with green
I'm gonna
mohawk.
die from bubbles. I got the bends.
I got the bends.
Above water, the bends. The fish people gave me above water bends.
Would you ever go diving?
Did you ever get above water bends? I mean, if it was offered to me for free, it's about. I don't know that I'd pay for it. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
like I snorkeled in the reef on one of our vacations, and it was like, okay, that's interesting.
Ironically,
But
yeah, I snorted reefer.
what? Okay, I don't think that's even something you can do.
Hey, if you could do it with snuff, if you could do it with tobacco, I'm sure you could do it with weed. Snuff weed.
Snuff weed.
That's like an 80s insult.
Oh, he's such a snuff weed.
Hey, snuff weed. Okay, so I'm gonna go
That's
the
the
other
next
direction.
character. I don't care what he is.
It's not gonna fit.
Snuffweed is who it is.
Deviant Sonic is back.
Deviant Sonic.
Mac
Whoever
him.
gets added to our party next is Snuffweed. That's what
How are you gonna fit that in 5 letters?
I don't.
We could pull.
SNF.
Yeah, we could pull. We could. We'll pull some license plate. SNFWD.
WDs.
Or that'll just make it look like Sniff Wood.
Sniff wood. That would be.
I sniff wood.
It smells good.
I want to not fight the fish anymore. Yeah, okay, let me out of here.
Who's your mom? I'm your daddy. Let's get out of here. More nakedness.
It's a naked bull ride.
Okay, so one is praising the sun gods, and then the other dances
Naked in the field. I mean, one of them is praising a different kind of god.
Well, maybe it's the same god. It's
these some sleeping Oompa Loompas.
Okay.
Oh, I went by here, back and forth. I went by here. Edger. What? Okay, is this just? I think this is just some sort of rogue lawn implement. It doesn't appear to be living.
They've come to life.
It's an edge. Yeah, it's just happens to be a weed whacker that got turned on, and we can't get to it to turn it off now. And I'm asleep.
Okay, now they have some sort of sentience.
Sentient weed whackers. How does the electric fish? That was what the follow-up question with the phoneless man at the bus station was.
The phoneless man.
The phoneless man at the bus station. I've got it all down. The slut's asleep. Oh, here we go. Night-night. Well, this sewer's full of strange things. Sentient loofahs, and next it's going to be a living sprinkler.
What?
Disgorges urine and blood. I'm just saying, some kind of dark Pokemon has arisen.
Okay.
Pokemon by way of Tim Burton.
That would actually be a fascinating
There's already been
endeavor.
fan art of that. People have basically drawn the Pokemon in his style.
Yeah, but there's that, and then there's actual proper Tim Burton perspectives on that, because
Perspectives. Because what's Tim Burton's perspective on animal fighting?
No, I'm just saying the idea that art is one thing, but to capture Tim Burton's actual
But to capture Tim Burton,
macabre is. But to capture Tim Burton in your basement,
capture Tim Burton and make him make art.
That's a whole different kind of thing.
I don't want to fight the pastries.
You gotta make them glazed. Gotta get them.
You're just, for someone who, of all the holes being dug, I am not holding the shovel. That's all I'm saying.
I think you need to go back and listen.
I know firmly what I said, and I am going to have to do that anyway, so it's not like that's a challenge. That's just going to happen. Smack the potato. Or whatever. I can't find a funnier food to think of. It looks like some kind of omelet blob.
It's a.
I'm just gonna smash B and see what happens. Oh, okay, well I pass out's what happens. The bubble attack doesn't make any sense. Lightning, however biologically it manages it. I mean, we ignore it when Pikachu does it, so I guess the lightning fish can do it, but...
Especially if it's Sonic. Doesn't Sonic have some degree of lightning power?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, he does.
I don't think so.
Yes, it's in, I believe, Sonic and... It's either in Sonic 2 or Sonic and Knuckles.
Why would that even... What sense would that even follow? He's smacking me up!
No.
He's smacking me!
Some sort of power-up, though, where he has,
Okay, but it's not innate then, because
No,
it's like
that's
saying,
true.
yeah, Mario can shoot fire. It's like, well, only when he sucks on a weird plant. If you're gonna start taking video game logic seriously,
You know that can happen to humanity too. All you got to do is take some shrooms, then you can shoot fire too.
Well, yeah, you will, except it'll come out the other end. Lightning power is gonna knock me out. And it did. Says Fishman gonna come zap me on my coconut. And they did. Okay, so this place sucks. I don't like the sewer with the weird sewer fish. They're swimming in poo. It's just occurred to me. If that's a sewer and they're sewer fish, they're just swimming in feces.
Oh, yes.
That's gross.
Okay. You should tell him that.
You know what all this stuff is you're swimming in, right? What is it? Where's this plank lead? Is this... Oh, I was hoping for another place to go that's not the sewer, because the sewer sucks. Alright, I probably need to think harder about it. I need to actually see which of my abilities hurts the most. Moist. Well, I don't know what we've learned, but I think it's something. Alright, there's some kind of pastry that looks like that. That's all I'm saying.
We've learned that...
It's a croquembouche.
We've learned that blueberry cobbler
can whip its hair back and forth.
Can achieve sentience.
All right, let's get some Super Saiyan up in here. After I get hit by bubbles.
What?
I don't know, I'm just doing some kind of super attack. Hey, that was decent damage. You can't do anything. Well, no, I guess you can heal somebody up. You're the medic. Get used to being useless. Except that's not actually true, but we're still going to treat you like it's true.
Just like in Team Fortress.
Whoa! Fire! Fire does the business.
That's because you're, again, coming back to logic. If it's a
No,
blueberry
what-
pastry, you're cooking it.
Yeah, but it's already been cooked if it's a pastry.
Yes, so you're burning it. at
Okay,
that
we're
point.
overcooking it. Oh no, I'm going to be caramelized. Okay, so fire forever is the answer. That solves a great many things, including political disputes.
Fire forever. Pretty sure our governor got hired under the same campaign.
What?
New fire forever.
All right, zap him with the heat gun. No, you gotta hit him double. Or can I? Oh, I wanted to smack him with the extra fire. Boil the turkey. Okay, so it still doesn't do as much damage on that guy when he's in the water. I can't do any of these. I'm just gonna have to smack him. You can do nothing. Yay! Can I go back and save? Probably not. This is probably an old enough game that they're just gonna be a bat. Those things.
Like you're gonna
come
go back and then save, and then you're gonna come back, and it's gonna like respawn them.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. And there was nothing over here. That's a bridge I could jump. Come on.
All that work just to find out you couldn't cross that bridge when you came to it.
All right, do it again. Fire for everybody. Why are you so useless? Combo, flames, and foreverness. You know, you're really not pulling your weight, Miss Crossbow.
I thought she was the medic.
Yeah, but that's not what we need.
She's the medic. She's not the medic that they wanted, but she's
How
the
about
medic they
you
need.
knock one of these guys unconscious so that okay, one of them's down. And then we're gonna attack with the sword and the bubbles hurt somehow. Well, I guess technically speaking, if they're blowing bubbles in human feces, I would want to get hit by that. So I guess it's psychic damage they're dealing
Could
to
be
us.
a feces bubble.
It's psychic damage from touching poo.
Poo water.
It's revulsion. Blah! Oh, I got a
Smells
shower.
like,
So I got a shower after this.
you know that doesn't wash out. You did that on purpose, you ugly fish. You knew this was dry clean only, didn't you?
What? I had an awful joke that I didn't intend to be awful, but it would have been really awful.
What did you say?
I was gonna pull in another Oompa Loompa gag, but forgot to realize that the final word begins with D. And so the word I was thinking of saying would have just been really awful. Alright, well. This has been oddly surreal.
Apparently Coke can't go down that narrow hallway. Now, okay, why?
Yeah, it's a tad on the spooky side. Yeah, what gave it away? The sentient pancakes or the living fish shock troopers? Don't touch Pikachu. They don't like it when I do that. I already read this note, though, so I gotta touch Pikachu. They have taken the bridge. We cannot get out. Can I avoid touching Pikachu? Aha! Makes sense. Don't molest small animals, and the rangers won't get you.
Go pick up the trash.
Wait, but last time I tried to pick this up, they got mad at me too. I want to toast my prescription. Or a soda, maybe? Pour soda in the toaster, and that summons Sonic. Okay, who wants it? Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I need you to heal me very, very fast, like. Okay. Ah, it was too late. She was the one who's got the fire. He is not in good way. We are in bad way. No. And now she's going to have to heal herself. Ah, ouch. Oh, we're in a bad time. Wait. Oh, I thought that was a double. I thought I could heal maybe more people than one. That's what we really use, is a multi-party heal thing. This is not going
Probably have that in later sections.
It goes badly, is how it goes. Well, as long as she can keep me from dying, and though I don't attack her, we should be okay. No, I'm going to risk healing herself because pickles. Oh, that was a good choice because she would have been dead, and then my healing would have been gone. I keep hitting the wrong one every time, and now I'm gonna die. No, I'm not, but I'm close. Now I am. Ah! She's just going, I don't know how to do anything. Okay, revivery.
I can heal the fish people.
I could heal you. I could heal your heart. I could heal whatever damage has led you to do this. No!
Just let me hold you.
The party sleeps tonight. Well, okay then. This is going on for a while.
Beyond the ruins.
What's the time? It feels like this has been taking longer than it has. Fighting Sewer Sonic, the fish, will do that, I suppose. You can answer that question. You looked like you... Sorry. You looked like you just looked at it, went, and then just didn't answer. I'm the leader. I'll say when it's over. It's over.
I can't see it well enough.
Well, I can't either. So what? It's 50-something, so we're getting close.
50-something. I'm seeing hour something else.
Well, how about you lean forward about 10 inches and then answer the question. It's 50-something.
We got about, see, in about 8 minutes.
We're not even bandits. We're
See,
just...
that looks more like the weird...
What?
That
More like some kind of weird snot creature.
snot creature. That... Oh.
That's...
Did he become the pastry over there?
I don't think so.
Because he looked far more like a... What's that weird show back in the day? It was like a Teletubby.
I do not know.
It's like a weird winged Teletubby.
All right, so I'm gonna have to probably
Is she kneeling down.
Oh, I don't know if that's because she's hurt or this
Let
is
me
how she
come over
prepares
to
her.
and empathize with you.
I can hear you caring. All right, so I'm gonna have to. What? All right, so right as I select to give her something useful to do, she's just gonna die. Because ain't that like what they do?
That's why you gotta stick with the. That's why you gotta stick with the true hose.
Okay, roast them alive. Hack them up like fresh sushi. Let's talk about that. You like sushi? I don't like the weird gremlins. What would you call a naked Oompa Loompa? Let's just
know that I want to answer that question because I don't know that I have a particular moniker for that. I think I would just say out loud, it's a naked Oompa Loompa.
I would say, yeah. Get out of here, you. Get some rest, tall child.
Get some clothes, small child.
I don't want to be down here in the pool water. Well, don't touch Pikachu. Don't touch whatever's going on over here. Clearly, it's nothing I can pick up anyway, so... Whatever. Now, this is the only obviously food-shaped thing, but I just know something's going to jump out if I touch it. Oh, I can't even touch it. Wow. What? Okay, so an armadillo. Oh, it's just, that's a rat. Sorry, no. That is not a rat. It's a chupacabra. Okay. How did everybody get so hurt? Where did this all come from?
We are hurt. We are very much hurt. Well, it's the weird naked mole rat.
He did what? More psychic damage? He showed up and we went, that's not what rats look like. Seriously. That is what the chupacabra looks like. You ever seen the sketches?
Many times.
That is it. I don't know. Everybody attacks something. I don't care what. Okay, I don't like the weird faces he's making when he ogles us either.
That's actually what's causing you to lose health. Just his ogling.
I'm feeling
He's
disrespectful.
just standing there, menacingly.
This rat's got a rapey gaze.
A rapey gaze.
Ah, he's knocked me out. Revivery. Okay. I revived. So help me if this doesn't count. There you go. Cherubs.
Cherubs.
Okay, so the rat's the real problem
he
here.
ogles you, and then he shows you his rear end.
All right. Attack the rat.
Hey, buddy.
Pucker up and kiss it. Whoever, Chrono. Hey, the rat's dead, and so am I. Gotta revive one of you. I don't care which. No! Woo! No! See, I don't like that I can hit the revive button. Like, the fairy should still come. Because I've already summoned it. Like, who cares if I die afterwards? It should still...
Fairy's like, forget that.
I'm not getting paid? Nope.
Here's your share of the loot, Lyle.
Well, this is dumb. I got further by not... So just don't touch anything is the answer.